Hello YouTube and welcome to Battle Family Prep, where we cover everything hiking, camping, and prep. And the other day we kind of went over my hiking backpack and what all I carry in it and my different fire starters. And the first one we're going to start with is the fire plugs, and these are by Bigfoot Bushcraft. These are 30 of them for $12.95. You can get them off Amazon. And these are what are in my little tin with my cotton balls. So you're supposed to break these in half and then kind of rough them up and twist them and get them all nice and fluffy, because if you don't get them all nice and fluffy, man, they're hard to light with a ferrocerium rod. You'll wear yourself out trying to light them. So fluff them up nice and good. Take your ferrocerium rod, and it's lit. So, and they've got a long burn time. They burn pretty well. They're waterproof, windproof, and they've got about a 5-minute burn time. So you've got a good time that you can get this going and get your fire started. And as you can tell, we're in my backyard today. Right now is not a good time to go camping. Where we go camping, it's about a 205 acre and it's open public land. So as you know, it's deer season right now, rifle season, so it's probably not a good idea to go out there and be doing this stuff. So we're in my backyard today. You may hear a little bit of background noise. There's some people around moving their four-wheelers around, getting back from hunting this morning. So we'll just kick this one off to the side. And the next item that I want to cover is going to be these Kingsford fire starters. I've never tried to start one of these with a ferrocerium rod. Usually we just use these to start the fire in the backyard. Oh, let me get that out of here before I actually have a full fire. Oh, well, it's doing its job, guys. It's a fire starter and it's starting a fire. And these, you can get these from the dollar store, as you can see, by the $5 mark. And it comes with 14 of them. And they're just a hardwood rolled. I just kind of untwist them. I usually just light them with the fire. It usually doesn't take but one or two to get everything going. But these, I don't even know if we can light one of these with a ferrocerium rod. We'll give it a shot. I guess you can. So they burn pretty good, guys. I don't usually open them up like that whenever I'm starting my backyard fire, but yeah, they work great for what we do. I mean, just coming out here and having fires. I do carry them in my hiking kit. They do have a pretty good burn time. I've got some other ones which are fire starters. These burn time up to 10 minutes, and these are made with pine. So, and we all know what pine does. So these you can buy, they're the same thing as that, so I'm not gonna light one. But these are 60 pieces, and you can get these for $16.95. And there's 60 of them in there. They work great. Now let's talk, as you can see, my ferrocerium rod has tape on it. My lighters that I carry in my pack have tape on them. I don't know what I did with my lighter, but so Gorilla Tape. So you can take it and strip it up and make like a bird nest out of Gorilla Tape. And so I know everyone's like, well, why you got that big wad of tape? Well, for one, it helps me hold on to the ferrocerium rod. Two, it's also a fire starter. So we'll just tear this up in some strips here. See if I can get this one torn down a little bit farther. Kind of hard to tear when you don't have the greatest of fingernails here. So you just make you a little bird's nest out of Gorilla Tape. So, not the most friendliest thing to light with a ferrocerium rod, but nonetheless, it will burn. Obviously not that great in the wind. Let me get that off there. Alright, let's look at this next, which is, I know it's going to seem weird, but this is, I believe this is Homax. Came with 12 pads. It's the ultra fine steel wool. I believe this is like $4 or something. So if you're having a hard time like I was with the Gorilla Tape, getting it to light off your ferrocerium rod, you can always just fluff up some steel wool. We'll just get us a little piece here. So, oh, I have my knife here. So if you're having a problem lighting the duct tape, you can always grab your steel wool and get you all the little ambers you need. Lighting your ferrocerium rod, you can always, you know, use this, put the tape on there, get it going. All else fails, you can just use a lighter, you know, and just light this stuff. It doesn't, steel wool will go right up. I mean, and you can get you a fire going. So, all right, moving on to the next item. I do have, so this is more of a lighter. I'm going to save that. We'll go over here. I know people were asking about the cotton ball. So this is just a cotton ball that's covered with Vaseline. These have been in here a long time, so I'm not sure how great they're going to be here. With losing it. Like I said, these are just in my fire kit along with the Bigfoot fire plugs. And there's the cotton ball with Vaseline. Good little burn to it. I mean, you can get your bird nest going off that pretty easy. It's not, you know, it's going to burn for a minute. It's not, you know, don't burn out real quick. Gives you a good burn, especially if you put the petroleum or Vaseline on there. You know, it's a petroleum product, so you get a good burn. Looking at the next item, I would say this next item's more of a, hey, we're out camping. We made us a lean-to, and we're going to make a long fire so it can last all night. I'm not even going to begin to try to pronounce the name of this fire starter here. I'm going to just put the name across the video. This is a wick and bellow. It's a paraffin wax infused hemp rope. So let's say you've got, you know, a long fire and you need to get it going across the top. You just pull this out a little bit, rough it up, use your lighter, it lights right up, and then you can light your different fires across your, you know, your long fire. Get it all lit up. You can pull this off and use this as a straw to blow on the fire, but when you want to put it out, you just pull it down in the bellow, and that's it. Pretty simple. It's out. Next time you need it, you rough up the end, you relight it, you're good to go. But you can pull this off and use it as a straw to blow your fire, direct your, so you can get your fire going good. But like I said, I'll put the name of this across the screen. I'm not going to try to pronounce the company's name. And that just comes in its own little tin, little slide tin. Really cool, especially if you're out camping and you're going to, like I said, start a long fire to where logs roll down so you can keep the fire going all night long. It's good if you're starting multiple places on your fire. If you're starting out with a bird nest, ferrocerium rod, items like that, be just fine. So, all right, with that being said, I appreciate your time. If you like the video, subscribe, and as always, hit the like button, and have a great day.